There's a stigma in the West. A stigma that animation is only for children. This stigma, from what I can see, is completely dumb and ignorant. Animation is just a medium so wide that it doesn't need to be owned by one age group, as so many do believe. I'm talking to you, Mom! Jokes. But there's another stigma that exists that is only worsened by the idea that animation is for kids. And that stigma is that anime is weird, trashy shit. Now, this stigma isn't completely unfounded. And that's coming from someone who's watched a shit ton of anime, okay? 88.6 days worth to be exact. Okay, I love myself some Chinese cartoons. But that being said, anime is weird. Like, really weird. And to be fair, most of it is trashy. But although that does play a part in the West's distrust for anime, what really does it are the people who fucking watch it. It honestly breaks my heart that the first group of people to latch on to anime here in the West were these ghoul-looking ass perverts that probably haven't showered in years. And although most anime fans aren't like this today, they still are the poster children of anime, and predominantly the reason why people in the West stay away from anime, and why it isn't a respected art form here. So needless to say, a lot of these highbrow, big award shows here in the West usually don't nominate or even consider any anime, unless your last name begins with Mi and ends with Zaki. And even then, we live in the upside-down world where Frozen beats The Wind Rises for Best Animated Film. So it's always nice to see any anime win any sort of award like Your Name did. But we aren't here to talk about Your Name. We're here to talk about the Academy Award-winning Sumiki no Ye, or The House of Small Cubes, or Les Maisons et Petites Cubes. The House of Small Cubes is a short that does what some shows fail to do in 26 episodes, in only 12 minutes. It's a beautiful animated short guaranteed to play with your heartstrings. Now, on what it's about, I won't tell you. I wholesomely believe that for shorts like this, it's better if you go in knowing absolutely nothing. So all I'm gonna tell you is it's a story about a guy. This guy. And that's all. It's like 12 minutes, it's not a huge time commitment, so no excuses. I'm also gonna try to use as little of the animation as I can in this video. Again, it's 12 fucking minutes, so if I use 2 minutes worth of clips, I've already used an entire sixth of the short. But now I'm rambling. Let me explain to you why you should watch and enjoy Les Maisons et Petites Cubes.
I definitely didn't fail high school French.
Oh, and I almost forgot, I was gonna have this entire part of the video where I had a joke about how the animation actually doesn't look like anime, but I forgot to write it in the heat of writing, so it's still made in Japan. Just because the eyes aren't a Hindenburg doesn't mean it's not anime. Now moving on, I have a true respect for animated shorts like these, so much so that I'll probably make a video down the line about them. But one good rule of thumb with shorts like these is that you don't need much. Keep it simple. You don't have time to try to blow away your viewer with fantastic production. Because in any piece of media, what is truly important is the connection you make with your audience. And House of Small Cubes does this beautifully. The light yet simplistic and vibrant art style is super relaxing for the eyes, and does a great job pulling you into this world. It's beautiful, but not so much so that it kills the immersion. The use of shading is also brilliant, really gives off this melancholic feel. And the use of sound effects really sells you and makes you believe that this is a real world that is truly alive. From the sounds of the sea and the boats that glide on its surface, to the minute movements our guy makes. The music is also to die for. This being a dialogue-less short film, the music really helps guide us through each scene and each mood. I can't say much about it, but you'll understand once you hear it. You really can't put it into words. You just have to listen. Plus, like any great production, House of Small Cubes is much better than the sum of its parts. The sounds sync up perfectly with the music, combining into one perfect whole. That, side by side with the beautiful animation, makes it a truly seamless production. And then that put side by side with its story of family and romance. The things that are guaranteed to resonate with any human. It will thaw even the heart of Walt Disney. It truly will play with your heartstrings. And although I didn't cry, it did put me into a very pleasant mood. It's a very melancholic and nostalgic experience. And for that reason, it's better to watch alone. And if you're older, it'll probably resonate more with you. But either way, I'm sure you'll still love it. All in all, House of Small Cubes was a brilliant short that didn't have me hammering for any more, It took the time it needed and did what it needed to do with no extra flair. And in that respect, it's perfect. I really can't find anything bad about this. So if you haven't already clicked off the video, I definitely recommend that you watch House of Small Cubes. You'll most likely love it, and if you don't, it was only 12 minutes, so get over it. And with that, I'll end the video. Please subscribe, like, and share the video to fulfill my ego fantasies. And I usually like to urge people to start a discussion in the comments section, but I really can't find anything to talk about in the comments up, so see you in the next video, I guess?